Service the Giants for game number 4 of the 4 game series. The pitcher for the Phillies today will be Christopher Sanchez. The pitcher for the Giants today will be Jordan Hicks. And the Phillies coming to game 10-8 in the season. The Giants coming to game 13-5 in the season. And here on the Giants segment, we got Lewis Raytos, William Dallas, Hill, Williams, Matt Chapman, Casey Schmidt, Tom Jim, Mike Yurinsky, Sam Huff, and Christian Coles. And that's your Giants start lineman. So come out the bat for the Giants. We have Lewis Rangers to the bat for the Giants. The Giants plays a raise 0. Start the first TV on Cooper Saints. The pitch for Lewis. Running cut swing the foul on 1. Cooper Saints and then pitching Lewis. Running cut goes strike is on 2. Cooper Saints and then pitching Running cut goes ball 1 2. Cooper Saints and then pitching Lewis. Swing the foul 1 and 2. Cooper Saints and then pitching Lewis. Running cut goes ball 2 2 and 2. Cooper Saints and then pitching Lewis. Swing the foul 1 2 2. Cooper Saints and then swing the foul 1 2 2. Cooper Saints and then pitching Lewis. Swing the foul 1 2 2. Cooper Saints and then pitching Lewis swinging and miss. That's strike 3, and Lewis made the out. First time for the change 1K. Coming next to bat for the Giants, we have Willie Downs. The next to bat for the Giants. The Giants plays a raise. One out, top of the first team. Cooper Saints got pitching Willie Riley Catch goes strike with the 1. Cooper Saints got pitching Willie Riley Catch goes the ball 1. Cooper Saints got pitching Willie swinging the foul 1 2. Cooper Saints got pitching Willie swinging and miss. That's strike 2. And swinging and miss. That's strike 3. And Willie that was out. Second strike for Cooper Saints 2Ks. And coming up next to bat for the Giants, we had Henry Williams next to bat for the Giants. The Giants plays a base, 2 outs, top of the first inning. So the second got pitch when he was swinging the foul on 1. The second got pitch when he was waiting for 1. And Henry was swinging when he went to grass. Henry was one first, stop a second. Henry was got a double on the 6th on the 27th season on a sharp line drive to the center field. Johan Williams is playing center field today because Brandon Marsh hurt his foot last night. And yeah, so he's right with it. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Matt Chapman. Next, the bat for the Giants. And the Giants plays on base. And one Giant player on second base. 2 outs, top of the first inning. Cooper Saints got a pitch when he red. Ronnie Cook got a strike with 1. Saints got a pitch when he red. That ball's in there. The ball 1 1. Cooper Saints got a pitch when he red. Away for 1. And he goes swinging that goes right to the grass. And that's a single. And Matt Chapman will base the first base for the Giants. And Matt Chapman singles on the ground ball to the right field. And Nick Castellanos. And Matt Chapman will base second base. But the Giants scored a run. So scored the Giants have 1. The Phillies have 0 runs. The Giants get the first one score at the top of the first. And that was one of the Giants. What's up, Emily? What's up, Rosie? What's up, Whiskey 430 with WUN and Rich? Welcome to the stream, guys. Phillies game was on a Thursday afternoon, yo. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we had Casey Schmidt on this, the bat for the Giants. We got 1 Giant player on second base, 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Cooper Saints gonna pitch for you, Casey. Ready for running cut to strike 1 1. And Cooper Saints gonna pitch Casey swinging the raise strike 2 is on 2. And Cooper Saints gonna pitch for Casey ready for it. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Casey Schmidt is out. Third strikeout for Cooper Saints is 3 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies, 3 outs for the Giants. That's what the Giants have 1 1. The Phillies have 0 1. And we on to the bottom of the first. And it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do to turn the bat at the bottom of the first. The 3 Philly players did bat at the bottom of the first. Bryson Stott, Trey Turner, and Bryce Harper. So here go the Phillies start rolling. We got Bryson Stott, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Kyle Swim, Nick Castellanos, Max Cameron, J.T. Miller, Adam Bowen, Johan Rojas. And that's your Phillies starting lineup. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott in the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies runs on base, 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Julie Hicks got a pitch for you, Bars, and Ronnie Cut goes well, well. Julie Hicks got a pitch for you, Ronnie Cut goes well, 2 2 0. Julie Hicks got a pitch for you, Bars, and Ronnie Cut goes strike 1 2 1. So he's going to pitch you by the swing. They go right into the grass, and that's a single. And Bryson Stott will advance the first base for the field. Bryson Stott got hit. He's 1 for 1, yo. And Bryson Stott singles on the ground ball to the center field. Lewis made toes. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. We got 150 playing first base, 0 outs, batting the first team. Johnny Hicks got a pitch to Trey good for a running catch goes to Oakland. Johnny Hicks got a pitch to Trey swing down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Trey Turner will advance the first base for the field. Trey Turner got a hit, he's 1 for 1, yo. And Trey Turner singles on the ground ball to the second base with Tyler Jim. And Bryce Stott advances second base. And the Phillies had Trey Turner first base and Bryce Stott on second base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got 3-time repeat Bryce Stott next to bat for the Phillies. We got Phillies players on first base, second base, 0 outs, batting the first team. And Julian Hicks got a pitch for Bryce Roddy catch goes the ball to him. Julian's in the pitch by swing at the ball 5-1-1. Julian's in the pitch by Roddy catch goes the ball 2-2-1. Julian's in the pitch by Roddy catch goes the ball 3-3-1. Julian's in the pitch by swing at Roddy catch goes strike 2 to 3-2 count. Julian's in the pitch by swing and that is ball 4. And Bryce Stott is well, and Bryce Stott is well, advanced the first base for the field. With this Bryce Stott's first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Bryce Stott on first base, Trey Turner on second base, and Bryce Stott on third base. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swanson next to bat for the Phillies, basing over the Phillies, 0 outs. Bat for the first team, Julian Hayes got a pitch, but swinging running catch on strike 1. Julian Hayes in the pitch, Kyle running swinging and strike 2-2. And Julian Hayes got the pitch, Kyle running catch on the ball, running catch on the ball 1-2. And Julian Hayes got the pitch, going to base 1-1. He's swinging and go right into the grass, and that's a single. And then Kyle Swanson advanced the first base for the field. Kyle Swanson, he's 1-1, yo. Kyle Swanson sings on the ground ball to the right field and right. Yaminsky, and Bryce Hunter advanced to third base. So the Phillies had Kyle Stone first base and Bryce Hunter on second base. But the Phillies scored a run, so it scored. The Giants have 1 run, the Phillies have 2 runs, and the Phillies get a 2-run score at the bottom of the first. Thanks to Bryson Stott and Trey Turner. Take that one, Giants. Take that one. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and third base. Zero outs, batting the first team. We got Julian Hayes got a pitch for Castellanos, great way swinging. That one goes right into swinging the pitch, strike 1. Julian Hayes in the pitch, Castellanos running catch goes the ball 1. Julian Hayes in the pitch, Castellanos swinging. That one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Nick Castellanos will advance the first base for the Bears. Nick Castellanos got a hit, 1 for 1, yo. Nick Castellanos singles on the sharp line drive to the left fielder, Lewis made toes. And Castro advanced third base. The Phillies had Nick Castellanos on first base and Castro was on third base. But the Phillies scored another run. So the score, the Giants had 1 run, the Phillies had 3 runs, and the Phillies get the third run score in the bottom of the first thanks to Bryce Harper. Giants are looking salty right now. Cause it's 3-1. Right, the Giants are looking salty right now. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Max Kevin next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly, but we got Philly on the first base and third base. 0 outs, batting the first CBU. Julian Hicks in the pitch, Kevin running catch goes to Oakland. And Julian Hicks in the pitch, Kevin leaving. And Max Kevin pops out to the third base and Matt Chapman foul territory. And Max Kevin's out. Max Kevin going for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got JT Williams next to the bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and third base. 1 out, batting the first CBU. And Julian Hicks got a pitch to JT swinging with strike 1. And Julian Hicks in the pitch to JT running catch goes strike 2-2. Julian Hicks on the pitch swinging JT running swinging the foul was on 2. Julian Hicks in the pitch JT swinging with a strike 3. And JT was out. JT you open 1 your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Adam Bowman next to the bat of the Phillies. Then we got Philly players on first base and third base. 2 outs. Top bottom of the first, here we go. And Julian Hicks got a pitch, we got a right catch, swinging the foul was on 1. Julian Hicks in the pitch, he had a right catch goes to the ball 1. Julian Hicks in the pitch, he had a swinging the foul was 1 and 2. Julian Hicks got the pitch, he had a right catch goes to the ball 2-2. Julian Hicks got the pitch, he had the ball's in the ball 3-2 point kill. And a wild pitch by the pitch, Julian Hicks and Kelsey with scores. And Nick Castellanos at second base. I said the Giants are looking salty right now. They just letting us get runs. Like, look at this. And Jordan Hicks gonna pitch to Yellow for you sweet that goes wide in the grass. And Alabama runs around first. Pass second. Stop at third. Alabama got a triple, y'all. Alabama got a triple, y'all. And Alabama got a hit. Alabama got a hit. He's 1 for 1, y'all. And this is Alabama's first triple on the 21st season on a short fly ball to the center fielder, Lewis Tones. And the Phillies score another run, so score the Giants have 1 run. The Phillies have 5 runs, and the Phillies get the 5th run score in the bottom of the first thanks to Nick Castellanos. Alright, so coming up next, the Battle Phillies, we got Johan Wilson next to Battle Phillies. Got one Philly player on third base. 2 outs. Bottom of the first, here we go. And Johnny Hicks got a pitch, going to balls. Ronnie Cook goes well blue. Johnny Hicks got a pitch, balls, going to and Johan Wilson grounds out to the shortstop, Christine Coles, to go to the first base in case he submit in time. And Johan was out. Johan was 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Giants have 1 run, the Phillies have 5 runs. And moving on to the bottom of that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. It's the Giants turn the bat. It's the Giants turn the bat at the top of the second. And the 3 Giant players in the top of the second will be Tyler Virgil, Mike Yudeminsky, and Sam Hum. And and the Phillies in the game 10 in the season. The Giants came in this game 13 and 5 in the season. And guys, I'm wearing the right side of your own, and I'm watching this game on NBC Sports Philadelphia. So coming up the bat for the Giants, we got Tyler Virgil for the bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on base, 0 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Chris Mercedes got a pitch for Tyler. Runner catch goes well blue. Chris Mercedes got a pitch for Tyler. Runner catch goes strike 1-1. Chris Mercedes got another pitch for Tyler. Runner catch goes well 2-1. Chris Mercedes got another pitch for Tyler. Going boy. Swing in the middle. That strike 2 is a 2-2. And Tyler got another pitch coming for you. Chris Mercedes running catch swing in the middle. That strike 3. And Tyler Virgil is out. 4 strikeout because of saying it's 4 Ks. Kenny Dolphins getting Chris Mercedes 5 runs already. 5 freaking runs. Yeah. And we going to out of blue zone for afternoon game, y'all. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Mike Yudeminsky coming next to the bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base. 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. Chris Mercedes got a pitch coming for you, Mike. Get ready for it. I know it's about to going crazy, like how we doing here, because, we ain't trying to lose. And Mike Yudeminsky grounds out to the second base and vice third, due to the first base and vice over in time, and Mike Yudeminsky's out. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Sam Huff come next to the bat for the Giants. So Giants players on base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Chris Mercedes got a pitch coming for you, Sam. Be waiting for it. Right catch goes balls 1-0. And Chris Mercedes got another pitch coming for you, Sam. Be waiting for it. Right catch goes the ball 2 is a 2-0. And we get defense for the Sages. We got him offense there. I know, right? It's Chris Mercedes got another pitch coming for you, Sam. Be waiting for it. Right catch goes the ball 3 is a 3-0. I'm also going to say, there's no Brandon Morris playing today, and no left hand Masson playing today because he played yesterday, even though JT was in lineup, but still, so. Depending on his foot, so his knee, so they gotta reevaluate him to make sure everything's good with him. So yeah. And Chris Mercedes got another pitch coming for you, saying the way for right catch good. That strike 1 is a 3-1. Chris Mercedes got another pitch coming for you, saying the way for it. And that is ball 4. And Sam Humphries walked and will miss the first base for the Giants. Christopher Sanchez, you walk your first bat of the game. It had to be Sam Huff from the San Francisco Giants. Really though? Why? Why, Christopher? You doing great. You just walk somebody? Come on. Don't stop walking people in. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we had Christine Chaos. Coming next, the bat for the Giants, we got one Giant playing first base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got the pitch coming up for you, Christine. Great moving. Well, you swing at that when the foul was on one. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming up for you, Christine. Great moving. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is 0-2. But today, guys, I had a good day at the Easter party. We got some cake. We got eggs. We ate some good food. Yeah, I had like the lasagna, I had the green beans, had the turkey and stuff. And some shrimp. Then that was good. And then we did the Easter egg hunt. My girlfriend was there, so I had a good time with her. She did talk to me about the situation, and everything's good on that department. So, yeah, she got the understanding. So that's all good with that department. So I'm happy with that. And then, it was good to see all my friends there, Ricardo, Ugu, you know, Scott, Gorellings, who else? Yeah, and stuff like that. It was really fun, and then, and stuff like that, and, it's good to see everybody, so that was kind of good, we got to hold hands for a little bit, because we stopped, because, we didn't even know it was in the mood, we didn't say too much, because, in that direction, so there you go. And we got the eggs, and we got the eggs the same exact color with the green and red, because we just think alike, so, yeah, and stuff like that. And then, we didn't want no dessert because we didn't want it. We both didn't. So that kind of whole thing. And, even though Naomi and Ricardo had a little incident happen, with like the tariffs thing with the whole Nintendo and the prices and we ended $450 and $90 for games and stuff. That got her mad because he started saying it's not because of the tariffs, and she said yes because of the tariffs, and then he said again it's not because of the tariffs. The second time he would say yes because of the tariffs. Her face got red when she said it, and she slammed the table. When she hit the table, she would get mad, and then that's when Carla said like let it go, like stop saying it because we get upset, and I had to. And I was sitting right next to her, and I had to, rub her back and calm her down because I ain't like to see my girlfriend get mad like that because it's like Carla it just irritating her by keep saying it's not, and then and then I had to text her and say, "Are you okay?" Because I'm sorry that our friend called you today, because yeah, because I don't like when he makes them act like that, because that was kind of uncalled for. So she's better than that, but just that he irritated the situation, making it worse for her. So, but I just enjoyed her time with me. And then Kirsten came to visit, which was a nice thing. Got to see her, so thank God for that. I had to tell her it was the first day and everything, so she could know that it did happen. So. And that's what was it. And so we're gonna miss that strike three, and Kristen crosses out. This started because we said just 5 Ks, and that's 3 outs for the Giants. So it's moving. The Giants have won. The Phillies have 5 runs. We move on to the bottom of the second, where he dominates the Phillies. Turn the back, let's see the Phillies turn the back to the bottom of the second, and the three swinging players to the back at the bottom of the second. With Bryson Stott, Trey Turner, and Bryce Harper. Bryson Stott's gonna go to one, but and Trey Turner's going to one, and then Bryce Harper's over one is wrong. Yeah, I wish that was here though, cause he wouldn't. He's probably busy doing stuff because it's Thursday. Oh, and by the way, if anybody is a Mary J. Blige fan, Mary J. Blige is gonna be in Philadelphia tonight at the Wells Fargo. So if you got tickets to go to that game, she's gonna be in Philadelphia for one night only tonight. So you better go to that if you really like Mary J. Blige and stuff. So if anybody's a Mary J. Blige fan, so I just want if you're gonna go to that. It's a one night only thing. So. Shout out to the 6 people watching the stream. Thank you for the 3 likes. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott coming back for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Julie Hicks got a pitch for you. Virus and Ronnie Catch goes to ball 1. Julie Hicks and then pitch Virus and Ronnie Catch goes to strike 1-1-1. Julie Hicks and then pitch Virus and Ronnie Catch goes to ball 2-2-1. Julie Hicks and then pitch Virus and Ronnie Catch goes to ball. That's a ball strike two. And Julian Hicks got an pitch reverse and right catch got the ball three and two for count. And Julian Hicks got an pitch reverse and ready point. And right swinging the miss, that's strike three. And Bryson Stott is out. Bryson Stott, you 1 for 2. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. Philly runners on base. 1 out. 5 in the second. Here we go. Julian Hicks got a pitch coming for Trey Wayborn. And Trey Turner got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Phillies. Julian Hicks, you're going to hit Trey Turner with a pitch. So thank you for doing that because now you got him on base. Wow. Yo, Star Wars. Julian Hicks hit Trey Turner with a pitch and got him on base. Well, it hurt the man. Yeah, he did that. Mm-hmm. And now we got an injury delay. We don't know if Trey Turner's really hurt badly. Ay. Don't hurt the man. Trey Turner got a family, man. He got a wife and kids. Like, Lord, don't be trying to injure somebody out here. He got to go home to his wife and kids, you know. And you know that, you know. But he's all good now. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper next to the bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free player at first base. 1 out, 5 in the second. Here we go. Harper Nation. And Julian Hicks to the pitch over. Oh! Touchdown on the first base. Oh, we missed it. Oh! Trey Turner's in the caught in the rundown. Tell me, Trey, why would you do that type of thing? Caught in a run freaking down. Like, come on. That was a dummy move you just did. Trey Turner was caught in a rundown. Star Wars. If you see on your TV, and they were trying to get, and then he's running. With Bryce Harper batting, Trey Turner was picked up and caught stealing second base by the second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald. Trey Turner, what were you thinking about doing it? That was the most dumbest thing you did. And Julian Hicks got a pitch because Bryce get ready, but running comes goes to Rose. Yeah, Julian Hicks got a pitch first base and makes sure taking up first base right and picking to the winner first base. That's it. With Bryce Harper batting, Trey Turner was picked up and caught stealing second base by the second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald. And Julian Hicks got a pitch reverse, running catch goes to Rose. Julian Hicks got another pitch reverse, running catch goes to strike 1-1-1. And Julian Hicks got another pitch reverse, and Bryce Harper flies out to the left fielder and he wins. And Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 1. This is 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Giants have 1 run, the Phillies have 5 runs. And that's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants' turn to bat. Let's see what the Giants can do when they turn to bat at the top of the third. And the 3 Giant players team at the top of the third with Willis Matos, William Davis, and Halo Romans. I know, but Trey Turner was caught stealing. He was like, yo, he really had to do that. Like, couldn't get the caught a rundown. Just like, you know, Trey Turner was getting picked off, and then he tried to run the second, and then he tried to run back, and then they got and they tagged him right out. Like, come on, like, really, him? Yeah, guys, but I had a good day today. Because see, my good day was the happiest part of my day. Because really, anytime I get to spend more time with her at the day room, I feel more happier. And that's why I'm trying to do dates with her so we can hang out more with just 2 of us. And then you go and get to a date for the summertime, get to hang more time with her, go there. So we get the more time with each other, so that way at least you know she gets to do that. So we try to do that. What's up, Star Wars? What's up, What's next? Welcome. What's up, What's next? What's next is here, y'all. What's next is here, y'all. Now, what's that? You better say hi to Star Wars, cause you know. charge got to control that. They won't put a charter and eggs with charging and stuff, so I have to wait till at home. So that's one. So coming out the bat for the Giants, we have Lewis Matos to the bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on base. 0 top of the third. Here we go. Crystal Sands got a pitch for Lewis. Right, swinging that's the 5 was on 1. And Crystal Sands got a pitch for Lewis. Swinging that one that's the 5 was on 2. And Crystal Sands got another pitch coming for Lewis. Going for it. And Lewis Matos grounds out to the third baseman, Adam who drew to the first base and Bryce Harper in time. And Lewis Matos is out. Shout out to the 3 people watching. Thank you for 4 likes. Chuck it to you. You here? Oh, Star Wars. Guess who's here? Chuck it to you. Final game of the 4-game series. Chuck it to you. And then the Phillies and the Giants will never see each other again unless they get to the playoffs. Unless the Giants get the playoffs somehow. And the Giants get the playoffs somehow. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Willie Davis next to bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base. 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Crystal Sands got a pitch for you, Willie. Runner catch goes the ball 1-0. Crystal Sands got another pitch for you, Willie. But Willie Davis flies out to the left field of Max Kevin, and Willie Davis is out. You know what? You know what I gotta say, talking to you? We got 5 runs. My Phillies team got 5 runs. Your Giants team only got 1 run. So what's that tell you? So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have what's the next, the bat for the Giants. We got no Giant players on base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Crystal Sands got a pitch. Crystal Williams go ready for it. Runner cuts go to strike 1 is on 1. Crystal Sands got another pitch. Williams go ready for it. Oh, come on, Christopher. Yeah, field in. No, we're in the 3rd inning. I'm chugging to you. It's the 3rd inning. Hello. So you. Yeah, Crystal Sands got another pitch for you. And Henry was grounds out to the pitcher. Crystal Sands who got a hand first and threw it to the first base and Bryce Harper in time. And Henry was down. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So let's go. The Giants have 1 run. The Phillies have 5 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turning the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do when they turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the third will be Kyle Schwarber, Nick Castellanos, and Max Kevin. Kyle Schwarber is 1-1 with 2 RBIs in a run. Nick Castellanos is 1-1 with RBI in a run. And Max Kevin is 0-1. Yes, I'm telling you, you better be here all stream because if we win this last game, we are tied the series with y'all. Because y'all won Monday night and Wednesday night. We won Tuesday night. So if we won this afternoon, the series would be tied. That means both teams are tied. So that would just say a whole lot of things right now. You know? Because it says it is pitching good. Because, we needed that from him. You got on next week? Yeah. Because now I can't go down to the day for my session on Monday because, number one, Destiny's not going to be there, so we have to reschedule that again. So whatever day we schedule it, maybe I can tell like the day for Wednesday, so I can see for a little bit afterwards if we schedule for that day, or Thursday or something. Just that way, just for a little bit, so that kind of whole thing. So. Yeah, Rangers bullpen session up in Philadelphia is tomorrow, guys. So Rangers gonna have a bullpen session tomorrow in Philadelphia. So, and then after that, Racers will do Phillies minor league. We have assignment, and then at the end of April, Rangers will join the Phillies team on the road to Chicago with the team. So when the Phillies team goes to Chicago at the end of April, Racers will be joining the Phillies team on the road to Chicago to take on the Cubs at the end of April. So, so that's going to be kind of a thing. But we don't know what they're going to have Reggie do. Is he going to come out the bullpen for the games in Chicago, or is he going to, that kind of thing? And I'm going to tell you when the games are in Chicago, so just so anybody wants to know. Anybody wants to know when the games are because and so the game in Chicago is going to be from the 25th. So from April 25th to April 27th, we have a 3-game series in Chicago, and Wayne Shores will be joining the team during that series. So, and we don't know if he's coming off the pen. He's going to start the game. We don't know yet. So that's up in the air for that one. So yeah, just letting y'all know that. So if anybody's a Wayne Shores fan, get ready. Number 55 is coming back, and and that's one thing. And that's an unfair delay, y'all, because I guess the pitcher needs to change, but Steven the same. So, so Jordan Hicks got a pitch coming for you swimming green, but running catch goes the ball 1-0. Jordan Hicks got another pitch for you swimming, running catch goes the ball 2-0. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch for you swimming green, but swinging the miss, not strike one is the 2-1. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming for you swimming green, 1. And Caswell flies out to the right field, and Mike Yeminsky, and Caswell is out. Caswell, you 1 for 2. What do you say? Oh, welcome to the Springs, Willie Brown. It's going to be a long season. Yep, baseball's 162 games. That's a long season from March all the way to like September. And then if your team makes it into the postseason, that's postseason baseball right there. So, yo, Dakota, stop saying go O's, man. Stop saying go Orioles and stuff. Yeah, you're not even playing the Orioles, so. Can we score now for it? I don't know if the Giants can score 20 to you. Because I don't know about that. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch for you. Castellanos going for Ronnie Castellanos. Balls 1 out. Jordan Hicks got another pitch for you. Castellanos going for Ronnie Castellanos. That's strike one is a 1-1. What is stats when you need him? His favorite players off the bat, and he was in the spring for a minute, and he left. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming for Castellanos going for one. Ronnie Castellanos. That's strike two is a 1-2. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming for Castellanos going for one. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 1-2. What's next? Your favorite player, Nick Castellanos off the bat right now. Your favorite player, so I was out here. I didn't want to miss you missing this at bad son. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming for Castellanos going for one. Ronnie Castellanos the ball 2 is a 2-2. And guys, I don't want to tell you how my girl was feeling this morning. She was feeling like she hates the world and everything. About she got to hide and go back to just like a boy and all that stuff because she worried about BBC being transferred and not want to watch Doctor Who anymore. And then stop what she didn't want to watch the Harry Potter movies because the author the books is transferred. We know J.K. was transferred, but the BBC transferred. I told her, you know what? Just be you. I'm here for you. I'm here to have your back. So like just don't worry about that. So if the network that created Doctor Who must be transferred, don't it shouldn't stop you from watching that show. And then the one for the Harry Potter series, you should watch the movies anyway, regardless of what J.K. was feeling because you bought that DVD collection because you really wanted it, and so don't let anybody that does anything stop you from getting it. And Johnny Hayes got the pitch beat Nick Castellanos, giving for Rodney because got the ball to do, and Johnny Hayes got the pitch beat Nick Castellanos, swinging the miss, not strike three, and Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos, you 1 for 2. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Max Kepler next to bat the Phillies, no Philly players on base, 2 outs, and then two outs. Bottom of the third, here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch when you kept on going, and Max Kepler grounds out to the second baseman, Todd Fitzgerald, who threw to the first baseman, Casey, and Max Kepler's out. Max Kepler, you 0 for 2, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Giants have 1 run, the Phillies have 5 runs, and that's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants' turn to bat. Let's see what the Giants are doing. The turn at the top of the fourth, and the three Giant players to bat at the top of the fourth will be Matt Chapman, Casey Simmons, and Tyler Fitzgerald. We're winning. Let's go, finally. We've been winning since the first. Yeah, just now able to tune in. Oh, really? What were you doing the whole time? What's next? Were you hanging out with? Were you hanging out with your? What's next? Did you hang out with your girlfriend this week, or wait? What's next? Do you and your girlfriend live together, or do y'all don't? I just asking because. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we were together and I was playing a game that it was 4:30. You forgot that my stream was live at 4:05? Damn. So coming up the bat for the Giants, we had Matt Chapman coming up the bat for the Giants. We had Matt Chapman come next to bat for the Giants. Coming up the bat for the Giants. We had Matt Chapman come to bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on base. 0 outs. Time to pull him go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch. Gonna play Matt. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's the foul was on one. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch. Gonna play Matt. Get ready for it. Ryan catches go to strike two. Ryan catches go to strike two. Is 0-2. And Christmas Santa got another place gonna bring Meg Boy and Matt Chapman asked for time on you on Matt Chapman can have in the bed about 6 1 baseball. And Christmas Santa got another place gonna bring Meg Boy. Right now catch the girls the rolls 1-2. Oh, so since y'all live together, does your girlfriend know that you be in my streams all the time? Or, does your girlfriend one of the people that be like, it will be like, where's Snaz? Get out the damn stream! Get out the master stream and spend some time with me. And she that kind of person that be like, yo, give me some time. You always be in that girl's stream all the time. Is she that one of them people that do that? Or she's like, oh, not that kind of person. And Spencer Sanders got another pitch being made. Wait, was swinging the mids and that strike three. And Matt Chapman's out. 6 strikeout for Christmas Sanders, 6 Ks. I just want to know if she that kind of girl that gets mad at you. You always be in somebody's stream all the goddamn time, just knowing that you ain't giving her no attention. I just want to know what's that because, I just want to know. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants. We had Casey Smith on this, the bat for the Giants. No Giant players on base. 1 out, top of the point. Here we go. Christmas Sanders got a pitch clean up by Casey Graveman. Swinging the miss and strike one is on one. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch clean up by Casey Graveman. Swinging that one is a 5 balls on 2. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch clean up by Casey Graveman. Ronald catch goes rolls 1-2. So this question is for you, which says, does your girlfriend get mad about you spending most of your times in my streams every day, or is she like somebody that will be yelling at you for doing it? Is she the kind of person that gets mad at you for being in my streams most of the time, and or does she get mad? Like that the question is like, does your girlfriend get mad at you for spending most of your time in my streams, or is she just like she okay with it and not gonna be like mad about it and be like or she's not the kind of person, okay. And Christmas Sandy's got another pitch coming by Casey Graveman. Okay, that's good to know. And Casey missed strikes out swinging. 7 strikeout for Christmas Sandy at 7 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we had Tyler Fitzgerald next to bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on base. 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Christmas Sandy's got a pitch coming by Tyler Graveman. Swing that one to 5 balls on 1. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch by Tyler Graveman. Swinging the miss, and that strike 2 is on 2. And Christmas Sanders got another pitch coming by Tyler Graveman. And Tyler Fitzgerald asked for time on your own. Tyler Fitzgerald got in the red by 6-1 baseball. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch coming by Tyler Graveman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Tyler Fitzgerald's out. 8 strikeout for Christopher Sanders, 8 Ks. He said only a couple of hours a day or so. Okay. I was wondering because, some girls would get mad about their boyfriends being in people's streams, being on YouTube, being in people's streams like that, never spend no time with them and feel like, damn, they be that kind of way. So, and since she's not that kind of person, then that's good to know. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So, scores the Phillies. The Giants have 1 run. The Phillies have 5 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the pool, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. They turn the bat at the bottom of the pool. And the three Philly players they had the bottom for would be JT Hamilton, Alabama, and Johan Rojas. JT Hamilton's over one with strikeout. Alabama is 1-1 is 1-1 with a triple and RBI, and Johan Rojas is over one. Yeah, Christensen's got 8 strikeouts, y'all. 8. Eh, you know that means he's good. Yeah, today I was getting so antsy with my girlfriend because I was like, I wanted to hold her hand so bad, but I was like, oh, since we had Erin was in the room, she was talking to other people, I thought that she might see that. So since she didn't, you know, one stole her hand over to me, and then once Holly came back, came in the room, she stopped because she knew that's the one that does don't do it all together. Except the boo in the first place. So I was like, you don't want to do it, wanted to do it on my hand anymore again. But she knew that Holly was gonna come back in the room, so she's like, nah, she didn't continue doing. So that's just one of those things as well, you know. At least I got the her hand for the reason I did, for the reason that she did that. So yeah, so I was kind of happy about that. Ranger and Sanchez are good. We haven't seen Ranger pitch for the actual major league team yet because we haven't had him do it yet, so we don't know. So we can't really say, you know. We can say we say Christmas Sanders better than Nolan. We can say that until Ranger start pitching for the major league team, then we can start then we can start doing that comparison. But until then, we can't compare that. Alright, so coming off the bat for the Phillies, we got JT Realmuto coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base, 0 outs, 5 on the fourth. Here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch coming up with JT Rayborn. Look at Aaron Nolan stocked up yesterday. That was so bad for him. The offense could do nothing, but the offense are doing something. It's just like, you know. And Jordan Hicks got a pitch coming with JT Rayborn. Swinging a miss, strike with no one. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch with JT Rayborn. Running catch goes, the ball is 1-1. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming with JT Rayborn. Running catch goes, the ball 2-1. And oh yeah, you say Jesus Luzardo and Christopher Sanchez are better than Aaron Nola. Yep, those two. You can say that right there. I thought you were gonna throw Zach Wheeler on that list and say he's better than Aaron Nola too, but you guess we ain't gonna throw that out there, right? And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming with JT Gray. Ronnie's catch got a strike two, the 2-2. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming with JT Gray. Ronnie's catch goes to ball three, the 3-2, the 4 count. I'm not mentioning Wheeler yet. Oh, okay. You're not gonna mention Wheeler yet. Okay, cool. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming for JT Gray. And that is ball four. And JT Realmuto is walked and advanced to first base for the Phillies. And this is JT Realmuto's first walk of the game. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Bohm next to bat for the Phillies. We got one Philly player on first base, 0 outs, 5 on the fourth. Here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch connect for Alec Rayburn. Rogers catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch connect for Alec Rayburn. And Jordan Hicks threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Casey Smith, to make sure that JT Realmuto gets up the first base bag. Pick a 10 number 1 at first base. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming by Alec Rayburn. And Jordan Hicks threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Casey Smith, to make sure that JT Realmuto got the first base bag. Pick a 10 number 2 at first base. No, that's true. We did see a lot of Christmas Sanders and Jesus Luzardo. And Jesus Luzardo pitched a lot we did. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming for Alec Rayburn. You're swinging that one. That's a 5 balls and 1-1. Yeah. We see a lot of Sanchez and Luzardo a lot more than Wheeler. So it's kind of like that says a lot. So. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming for Alec Rayburn. You swing at that one. That's a swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Is it 1-2? I think I might have a bullpen. But I'm not. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming for Alec Rayburn. Oh, everyone asked for timeout and they got through with the pitch and everyone wasn't ready. Like, you like, come on, timeout. Like, the hell? And Julian Hicks got another pitch going to be out of the baseball. And Adam asked for a timeout. You know, Adam the right back in the bad box for baseball. And Julian Hicks got another pitch going to be out of the baseball. Adam Boone, why would you ground into a double play? So Adam Boone grounds into a double play to the second baseman Tyler Vigil, to the shortstop Christian Close, to the first baseman Casey Simmons. J2 Mills was out at second base and Adam Boone was out at first base. I hate to say but this year Adam Boone has been involved. Dang, Adam Boone was struggling, but then Adam Boone just ground into a double play, y'all. To get JT out and himself out. Like, what the hell, man? Like, can we not? I did not expect a double play was gonna come. It was gonna come out. I was not expecting that. Yeah, everyone got triple, but now he just went into a double play. Like, come on. Okay, delay. So coming up next, the Babs the Phillies, we got Johan Rojas connects the Babs the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, 5 in the 4th. Here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch coming up for you, Rojas. Go ahead, boy. You swing at that one. That's a 5-0-1. I'm surprised that woman even got a triple today. That's shock factor right there. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming up for you, Rojas. Go ahead, boy. Right in catch the goal as well as winning one. The fact that that even happened was just saying something. Everyone did something that nobody was expecting in the end. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming up for you, Rojas. Go ahead, boy. Right in catch the goal. That's a ball 2 to 2-1. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming up for you, Rojas. Go ahead, boy. Right in catch the goal. That's a ball 3. It's a 3-1. Yeah, everybody start to get on base too again. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch going to be Rojas great boy. And Johan Rojas asked for a timeout, you. And Johan Rojas get back in the bat by 6 base zone. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch going to be Rojas great boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It's a 3-2. It's a full count. If I don't answer, it's because I am cooking while I'm watching. Well, what you cooking for dinner tonight? What's next? What you making? Well, what you making for dinner for you and your girl tonight? What you making? It's your turn to cook, huh? So what you making for dinner tonight for you and your girlfriend? What you making? What you cooking? Cause I want to know. And Julian Hicks got another pitch connect for you, Rojas, great boy, and that is ball 4. And Johan Rojas is walked and advanced to first base for the Bills. And this is Johan Rojas' first walk again. Burgers and fries. How many burgers are you making? Does your girlfriend like only like to have one burger or two? Is she like a? Is she like that? Is she like how many burgers does she like to eat? One or two? And coming up next, the bat the Phillies, we got Johan. Coming next, the bat the Phillies, we got Bryson Stock. Next, the bat the Phillies, we got one free play on first base, 2 outs. 5 in the 4th. Here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch going to be Byron single rate for running catch goes balls with him. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch going to for you Byron single rate for him. And he's doing a pitch over to his first baseman, Casey Simmons, to make sure that Johan Rosen got the first base bag. Pinkerton to 1 at first base. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch for you Byron single rate for him. Running catch goes the ball 2 to 2-0. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch for you Byron single rate for him. And the Giants catcher tried to do a pitch over to his shortstop to make sure that Johan was taken off. Try to tag him out, but Johan was safe at second base, and this is Johan was second steal on the 2021 season on second base. Johan was steal, and Julian Hicks got another pitch going to make by second wayboard. Ronnie's catch go. That strike one is a 2-1. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch, getting everybody by second away from him. Ronnie's catch go. The strike two is a 2-2. Then tomorrow we get to go out to eat because we do one time per week. Nice. I wish when me and my girlfriend Naomi get to go together and we do the same thing like you do on mistake where one night I cook dinner for her and next time we go out or something. Yeah. But we gonna do the dinner thing early. We do dinner like a little bit early just cause her sleeping time thing. So let's say like we go to eat dinner like around 3 something. So that way we get back home on time. She can get her little sleeping, and I'll just stay up a little bit longer till maybe like 11:30 and stuff. Or we could try to, or I can get her to like stay up a little bit longer with me, cause since just to make it fair. We're gonna try it when we get to that point in life. So because I want to be able to I was want to cook her a meal and stuff. If I do that, I'm gonna be like, we living in that damn kitchen like there ain't no more or something. But we gotta, so we gotta wait to that point. But and Jordan Hicks got an pitch we brought second rate boom. And Bryce started asked for a timeout. Yo, and Bryce started grabbing the red versus one base boom. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch we brought some running because he's swinging at 5-0 2-2. Jordan Hicks got another pitch we brought some running because he got the ball 3-3-2 for him. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch we brought second rate. But Ronnie's catch goes that's strike three. And Bryce starts down. And Bryson started, you 1 for 3, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So scored. The Giants have 1 run, the Phillies have 5 runs, and that's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn. It's the Giants' turn to bat. Let's see what the Giants can do. They turn to bat at the top of the fifth, and the 3 Giant players to bat at the top of the fifth will be Mike Yaminsky, Sam Huff, and Christian Carls. Well, I'm not cooking anything for dinner. I don't cook and stuff though. I'm trying to learn. I watch my mom do it, but I haven't really cooked anything, so I don't really. But one day I when I'm living here, we do live together and get a place together. I want to do that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm not like I'm trying to learn now, so that way when I can do that for her, because I want to do some stuff like that. But right now I don't cook really, so around this other cooking, so I don't really do that kind of stuff. So that's just something right there which next. I don't do that kind of stuff, So it's good to learn. You have to order out all the damn time because home cooked meals are better. It's just like it's hard to make food when you have a transgender girlfriend who doesn't really eat a lot of certain things. But I know she likes lasagna, so you can always learn how to make that. And there's a lot of other stuff that you can learn to do. So we can do like help and stuff. Learn a lot of things because I don't know what certain like dinner food she likes. So to make that she would eat. So that's just like. My girlfriend is very picky when it comes to some things she eat, though. I know she's not a shrimp person, so that's how. She's not, she doesn't like hard-boiled eggs, so that's one thing. Cause me and my friend girls, we both like scrambled eggs. I don't like hard-boiled eggs. I would eat a hard-boiled egg, yeah, I would. That's only one time I like it when it's scrambled because it does better, so. Alright, here we go, yo. So coming up the bat for the Giants, we have Mike Yamansky coming to bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on base, 0 outs, top of the bench. Here we go. Because the Saints got a pitch coming by Mike away for a running catch goes strike 1-1. Because the Saints got another pitch coming by Mike away for a running catch goes to balls 1-1. And because the Saints got another pitch coming by Mike away for him. Well, I used to play Pokemon Go a long time ago, EJM, but I played it one time on my phone, and after that, I just took it off because I couldn't. Because Pokemon Go, you really have to go outside and catch the Pokemon and do all that stuff in your neighborhood and everything. I'm like, nah. And Mike Yanuski reaches on the fielding area by the shortstop Trey Turner. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Sam Huff connects the bat for the Giants. We got one Giant player on first base. 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch connect by Sam to wait for it. Run out catches gloves. That's Wolves 1-0. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch connect by Sam to wait for it. Run out catches gloves. Ball 2-0. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch connect by Sam to wait for it. Run out catches gloves. Strike one is a 2-1. And, my girlfriend was really curious when she was asked about the candy, like, what do I have? I was like, okay, I got the Milky Way. I had the Milky Way one first. And then I traded with somebody and they won because they wanted the Milky Way. And then I got like the Starburst. I got the Skittles because she traded me the Skittles for the Milky Way. And then she knew my name. And then also that's the troll like the little gummy worm thing. So I want to know what I got because she liked to know and stuff. So. And I'm gonna show y'all a little bit later the gift that Naomi gave me though. This one is something cool, and she gave me it's a Christmas ornament. The Doctor Who TARDIS thing is a Christmas ornament thing. I like that she gave me that because it was hers, and she wanted me to have it since I'm in the Doctor Who. That was the nicest thing ever. It's an early Christmas gift, but I mean, hey, I want some more Doctor Who stuff, but hey. And Christopher Saints got another pitch coming up for you. Saying to wait for a swing and a miss, a strike two, the 2-2. Christopher Saints got another pitch for you. Saying to wait for a runner, because goes to ball three, is a 3-2, is a 4-count. And Christopher Saints got another pitch coming up for you. Saying to wait for him. And Sam Huff granted to it. You say you want a double play. Sam Huff granted to it. And Sam Huff granted to a double play. Yes, Sam Huff granted to a double play to the shortstop Trey Turner, to the second baseman Ryan Stott, to the first baseman Bryce Harper and Mike Yamansky's out at second base and Sam Huff's out at first base. Double play ball, y'all. Shout out to Bobby watching him with 6 eyes. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Christine. Christine calls, connects the bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanders got a pitch coming for you. Christine, wait for a swing and miss, strike 1. Christopher Sanders got another pitch coming for you. Christopher Sanders got another pitch coming for you. Christine, wait for it. Ryder catches goes the balls 1-1. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch coming for you. Christine, wait for it. You swing at that one, goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Christine calls to advance the first base for the Giants. And Christine calls singles on a ground ball to the right field of Nick Castellanos. Damn it, Nick Castellanos could catch that right field, man. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Louis Mantos. Coming next, the bat for the Giants, we got one Giant player on first base, 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch in play. Louis great boy. And Louis Mantos grounds out to the third baseman Adam Bogan due to the first baseman Bryce Harper in time. And Louis Mantos is out. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So the score, the Giants have 1 run, the Phillies have 5 runs. And we know to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies need to turn the red at the bottom of the fifth. And the 3 Philly players there at the bottom of the fifth. We Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and Kyle Swarren. Trey Turner's 1-1 with a hip-hop pitch, a run, and caught stealing. Bryce Harper's over 1 with a walk and a run. And Kyle Swarren is 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a run. It was good to see my old therapist that I used to have kids, and I was like, I missed that woman. Like, literally, I came the right day. If I didn't come today, I would have missed her chance seeing her, and then, so thank God for that. So at least, I got to tell her, I'm going on the first date and everything, so she can know that information, because I wanted her to know that information, because since, we already made the relationship official, there's no doubt that everything's good, that we went on the first date, and the parents actually like them. They do. I want to don't we keep saying the so damn freaking name. Stop saying them. The more she takes that hormone medicine, the more she takes that estrogen patches, the more she don't have her female features gonna still gonna come out. So there's no way you're gonna have deep features because she may have the bone structure on her face like a dude, but she don't have the the voice like a dude or the facial hair like a dude. So that's just the whole point though. Every time she speaks, it's like she sounds like a woman and she don't sound like a dude. So I'm not even gonna let somebody just keep on saying that she is a dude, because I'm not gonna do that. It says so far Castro has been on base every game. That's true, he has. Coming out the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner coming back for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 0 outs. Top five in the fifth. Here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch coming by Trey Gray for a running catch goes the balls 1-0. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming by Trey Gray for him. He saw the school kids in Mississippi had a nice spring break, and then they about to go back to school on Monday, so and then they won't have another day off, a whole week off until probably the summer, so yeah, they won't have. The next time they're gonna have off. It's gonna be the spring. It's gonna be summer break. Cause after yeah, so that's the next time. So and Trey Turner reaches on the fitting area by the shortstop Christian calls. So coming up next, if they have the Phillies, we got three-time MVP White Sox. Next, if they have the Phillies, we got one Philly player at first base, 2 outs, between 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Harper Nation, Harper Nation, and Jordan Hicks got a pitch going to break Bryce Gray for him. And Bryce Harper lines out to the left fielder, Henry Williams, and Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 2. Oh, speaking of Kyle Schwarber, that you said Star Wars, he's up next to bat. So since you mentioned him right now, you mentioned Kyle Schwarber, so now. Mm-hmm. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Schwarber next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free Brown first base, 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch, can away Schwarber, get ready for him. Ronnie's catch go to strike one, his own one. So coming up next, so the Jordan Hicks got another pitch, can for you, Schwarber, get ready for him. And Jordan Hicks threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Casey Smith, to make sure that Trey Turner got the first base bag. Pinkerton number 1 at first base. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming up for you, Schwarber, get ready for him. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0 zone 2. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming up for you, Schwarber, get ready for him. Running catch goes as well as 1-2. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming up for you, Schwarber, get ready for him. And Jordan Hicks threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Casey Smith, to make sure that Trey Turner got the first base bag. Pinkerton number 2 at first base. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming up for you, Kyle Gray, boy. You swing that one and knocks off the guy's glove. How you drop that baseball, Mr. Cross? And they went to grass, and that's a single. And Castro remains the first base for the Pens. Castro got a hit. Castro got another hit, you. Castro was 2 for 3, you. And Castro was singles on the ground ball to the shortstop Christian Cause. And Trey Turner ran second base. So the Phillies had Castro on first base and Trey Turner on second base. Oh, you said we should get first place back in the standings? Well, if we can win more baseball games, we might get first place back in the standings. In our division, if we can try to win more games. Try to knock the damn New York Mets to number 2. You know? And then the Giants having a round visit. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got Philly players on first base and second base. 1 out. Bottom of the fifth, here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch connect by Castellanos away one. And Nick Castellanos grounds it to a force out to the second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald to the shortstop Christian Cole. Trey Turner advanced to third base. Cosmo was out at second base, and Nick Castellanos at first base. So the Phillies had Nick Castellanos on first base and Trey Turner on third base. Players at the corners down. He said, "This is why Cosmo isn't going to clean up. Yeah, your boy Cassie got on base. On the ground. It's a force out. Yeah, the manager want to challenge. The Giants manager challenged this shit. I'm like, why are you challenging this play? Hey, Jim, hey, do you know? Yeah, I do like Pokemon. Who's on first base? Nick Castellanos at the Philadelphia Phillies. Call was overturned. Damn! The call was overturned. What's that? The call was overturned. Dang it! I don't have any Pokemon cards, Gio. I don't collect Pokemon cards. And it said Giants tries to play at first call on the field's overturned. Nick Castellanos grounds into a double play to the second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald, to the shortstop Christian Cole, to the first baseman Case Shaman. Cosmo was out at second base and Nick Castellanos out at first base. And that's three outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Giants have 1-1, the Phillies have 5 runs. That's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. We know to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turn the bat. Let's see what the Giants can do. They turn the bat at the top of the sixth. And the three Giant players to the bat, top of the sixth, will be Willie Damons, Dylan Ramos, and Matt Chapman. Come with you overturn that call. I know which next if you're listening while you're cooking that damn burger. And stuff, you know, Nick Castellanos is glad to a double play. I know that really about you. Hurt you right now. Yeah. So what's next? Just let people know in the stream not to spam. Just make sure you write in the chat no spamming, and then you just say just write no spamming in the person's name, so that way they know that the spam and stuff. So can you do that if you can? I guess I would do it if you can. If you know. That was in your Jesus' name. Yep, that's why I'm going to Good Friday service at 3 tomorrow. So we're going so that way at least it gets some God in me, and then we might go to the Easter Sunday service. And we have service 2 times this week. So, tomorrow at 3, and then one on Sunday. So tomorrow I didn't ask you. I said, are you a mod, Jamal? I said Bushnack is the one who can write no spamming in the chat. It's my name. Only my mods can do those things. You're not a mod, Jamal. So you're not a mod, so. You're not a mod, so if you're a mod, then you want to give my moderators duties and stuff because you're not a mod, so yeah. So coming off the bat for the Giants, we have William Davis coming to bat for the Giants. So Giants players on base, 0 outs, top of 6. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming up for you, Willie. Go ahead, boy. Right catch goes balls 1-0. And then Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you, Willie. Right swinging the man, strike 1-1. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you, Willie. Right catch goes ball 2-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you, Willie. Go ahead, boy. And William Davis flies out to the right fielder. Mass Kevin and William Davis out. Oh, the White House, they had Easter service. Nice dictator talk could do that. But he can go to East service, do all that, learn. Why are you going to East service anyway? It's all about learning about Jesus the God since you don't put the hell there for the Bible and shit. So, but still, like, come on in. Yes. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Henry Williams next to bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base. One out. About top of the sixth, here we go. And Christmas Sanders got a pitch connect by Williams, great one. Damn, I have a vice of his head. And Henry Williams reaches on the throwing area by the shortstop, Trey Turner. Damn it, Trey Turner. Let me say it one more time. So the Star Wars can hear this and then Winston can hear this. Henry Williams reaches on the throwing area by the shortstop, Trey Turner. Trey Turner got some air. Damn it. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Matt Chapman next to bat for the Giants. We have one Giant player on first base. One out, top of the sixth, here we go. And Jesus Sanchez got a pitch connect for Emmanuel Ray, swinging down when the foul was on one. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect for Emmanuel Ray for one. That ball was in the third, that's the ball was 1-1. I know, how many errors does Trey Turner have? 2? Because if you got that, just saying something. Two errors by Trey Turner. What the hell? And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect for Emmanuel Ray for one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It's 1-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect for Emmanuel Ray for one. And Matt Chapman asked for a timeout, you. And Matt Chapman get right back in the bed about 6 more base runs. We stop with the damn errors. This day I gotta figure out I need to switch to beginning of like punch play line stuff. I gotta do that. I gotta figure out how to add her, so yeah, so when I go in sometime I'll try to do that, set that up so we can kinda like add on the switches and stuff so that way, you know, you check each other's games out and stuff like that. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect by Emmanuel for a runner because that ball's in the dirt. It's a ball 2-2-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch connect by Emmanuel for one. You swing it down and goes high in the air, go way right there. That ball is going, gone. 2-run home run for Matt Chapman. And the Giants have extended their lead. Extended lead. So the score is the Giants had 3 runs, the Phillies had 5 runs, and the Giants would get a 2-run score. And the top of the 6th, thanks to Hill Williams and Matt Chapman's 2-run home run. And this is Matt Chapman's 3rd home run on the 2025 season on a fly ball to left field. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we got Casey Smith coming next to bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base, 1 out, top of the 6th, here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch connect by Casey Gray for one. Right that catch is another strike on 1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch by Casey Gray for one. And Casey Smith asked for a timeout, you know, Casey Smith got right back in the back about 6 more base runs. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch by Casey Gray for one. Right, swinging out the pop was on 2. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch by Casey Gray for one. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Casey Smith is out. 9 strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 9 Ks. And he's successful. I can't believe Christopher Sanchez gave him a 2-run home run to freaking Matt Chapman. A 2-run thing. I can't believe that happened. He didn't have a home run knocked off in this whole entire game till now. Like, what the? Yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Tyler Fitzgerald next to bat for the Giants. So Giant players on base, 2 outs, top of the 6th, here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch connect by Tyler Gray for one. Right, and missed one, and that's a 1. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch before you tie with a great woman. He's swinging down, and that's a 5 was 0 2. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch before you tie with a great woman. Right, that comes goes to balls 1 and 2. And Christopher Sanders got another pitch before you tie with a great woman. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Tyler Fitzgerald's out. 10 strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 10 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So score, the Giants had 3 runs. The Phillies had 5 runs. And moving on to the bottom of 6 minutes. The Phillies turned the back. Let's see the Phillies unit turn the back. The bottom of 6. And the 3 Philly players did the back. The bottom of 6 be Max Kepler, JT Means, and Adam Boone. Max Kepler was over 2. JT Means over 1 with a walk and a strikeout. And Adam Boone was 1 for 2 with a triple and RBI. What says if you cooking that food, you know, Christmas Sands got 10 strikeouts. Mm-hmm. Just letting you know then. Like I say, one sec, don't burn the burgers, man. Not burn the burgers, man. And don't you know what I mean? Question I gotta ask, here's a question for you, Winston. Winston, how many hamburgers are you gonna eat, though? How many hamburgers are you eating for dinner? Are you eating tonight? How many hamburgers are you eating? So Winston, do you only eat one hamburger or do you eat two? Yeah. You might go another inning. His pitch count isn't high enough. What's that? Answer the question. Do you like to have one hamburger or two? Just to know, like, you know. You had two double burgers before. So like, hey, so how you gonna do this? So are you gonna have two burgers and then your girlfriend's gonna have one? That's how you're gonna split it up and then do the whole fries things and stuff like that. Just asking something. All right, yo. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Max Kepler coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 6. Here we go. And Jordan Hicks got a pitch coming for Max for Kepler to wait for running catch goes to Rose 1 And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming for Kepler to wait for him. Oh, really? You're a big guy? What's next? How much you weigh? What's next? You're a big guy. How much you weigh? Like, how much do you weigh? If you want to tell me, I'm not going to make fun of your weight or nothing. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming for Kepler to wait for him. I'm not going to make fun of your weight or anything. Because I don't make fun of people's weights and stuff, so. Cause my girlfriend's a big person, too, so. I don't make fun of her weight either, so. I don't do that kind of thing. And swinging down, that's 5 was 1 and 1. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch where you kept looking away for him. Oh, you weigh 185 pounds? That's not big. 185 is not big. I thought you were like around like 250 or something, like 282 or something like that. I'd have been like, 185. That you say you're a big guy? 185, that ain't nothing, man. I thought you went to 200s or something. No, he's got another pitch for Kevin Greenwood. And Vasquez grounds out to the third base and Matt Chapman to the first base in case of in time. And Matt Chapman is out. Vasquez is out. Vasquez, you 0 for 3? Vasquez, you suck in this game, man. You can't hit him. Vasquez can't hit. He's over 3. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got JT Means next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the 6. Here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch coming away. JT get ready for him. He sounded like a big guy. So what? So what says you like eating a lot of fatty foods, right? I'm just saying. So you like eating a lot of like fatty foods and stuff. A lot of foods with calories, right? And doing he's gonna pitch gonna be JT away from running catch goes the ball on. Doing he's gonna pitch with JT running catch swinging at the foul on 1. And Johnny he's gonna pitch gonna be JT away from running catch goes the ball 2-2-1. Johnny he's gonna pitch with JT away from swinging down with the 5 balls and 1 is a 2-2. Oh, you do? So you like eating a lot. So you like eating stuff with high calories in it, right? So you like eating high calorie foods and stuff. And Julian Hicks got another pitch when JT Gray moving. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And JT minutes out. JT minutes, are you 0 for 2 with your second strikeout? Well, then I see why. Because I might give you it's okay for me with Stacks to hit you up on IG and give you a eating challenge, right? I can give you an eating challenge if you want to do it. Yeah, but if I give you eating, if I hit you up on IG and give you an eating challenge, what you doing? So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Bowman next to bat for the Phillies, and the Phillies first on base. 2 hours, bottom of the 6. Here we go. And Jordan Hicks got pitch cleaner where you Alec away from one. Alec Bowman grounds out to the third base and Rad Sherman to the first base in case of it in time. And Alec Bowman is out. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's scored. The Giants had 3 runs, the Phillies had 5 runs. And that's the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants' turn to bat. Let's see what the Giants can do. They turn to bat at the top of the 7th. And the 3 Giant players give at top 7. Mike Yudzinski, Sam Huff, and Christian Cause. Yeah, I'm not going to give you one that's too hard because I don't want to, Maybe it depends on what it is. Wait, maybe it don't depend what it is. Okay. Wait. So you like a lot of pizza, Star Wars? Willie, what's your favorite like pizza that you like to eat? Like favorite pizza, like what times do you put on your pizza, Star Wars? That way we just talking about food right now. You like pineapple on your pizza? Nice. And I know Winston, if you're listening, what kind of toppings do you like to put on your pizza, though? Since you're a bigger guy, I see why your girlfriend likes to be with you because you put on weight and stuff. So your girlfriend likes the big guy. She loves the chubby dudes, man. Mm-hmm. You know you only want 85 pounds, but you do like big guys. So when you get in that, when you get into that 200 mark and up, yeah, your girlfriend's still gonna be with you because she, like every type of pizza. Like how? Okay, which size? Here's the question for you: how many slices of pizza can you eat in a day? That's a question for you. Which size? How many slices of pizza can you eat in a day? Really? I might actually give you a challenge on that. I might give you a challenge on that. I might give you a challenge on that. So coming up the bat for the Giants, we have Mike Yudzinski coming to bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base 0 hours, top of the 7. Here we go. Because Sanders got a pitch going to play Mike away for running catch goes the ball 1-0. Because Sanders got a pitch between Mike running catch goes strike 1-1. Because Sanders got a pitch between Mike away for and Mike Yudzinski got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Giants. Way to go, Chris Sanders. You hit Mike Schmidt Yeah, Messi with a pitch though. Come on. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we had Sam Huff next to bat for the Giants. We got one Giant playing first base, 0 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Because we're saying got a pitch going to raise, saying can wait for it. Swing in the mid, strike was on one. Because we're saying just got another pitch going to where you saying can wait for it. Swing in the mid, strike 2 on 2. Oh, we got Ryan Cook and woman in the bullpen for the Phillies. Cook is about to come in. That means that Sanchez gonna be done. And Crystal Saints got another pitch coming saying what he's saying great boy. Swing and a miss, now strike 3. And Sam Huff is out. 11 strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 11 Ks. Christopher Sanchez, first career, it has 11 strikeouts today. A career high, y'all. Christopher Sanchez has 11 strikeouts, y'all. Wow. Christopher Sanchez is better than Aaron Nola. I'm calling it right now. Christopher Sanchez is better than Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola could never get 11 strikeouts. Could never. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Christine Cross. Coming next, the bat for the Giants, we got one Giant player on first base. One out, top of 7. Here we go. Chris Sanders got a pitch in there. Christine, great one. He's swinging that one. That's a foul. Took his own one. Chris Sanders got another pitch in there. Christine, great one. Christine Cross asked for a timeout, yo. Christine Cross get right in the bat back to the base one. And Chris Sanders got another pitch in there for you. Christine, great one. Right, that catch goes to the balls on the one. Yeah, let's call Clifford Sanders the best Phillies pitcher of all time on the rotation right now. Can we say that right now? And Clifford Sanders got another pitch in there for you. Christine great booming. He's swinging that one as a 5 balls and 1 and 2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in there for you. Christine great booming. Right, that catch is good. That's strike 3. And Christian calls out. 12 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez, 12K. Christopher Sanchez went to 12K strikeouts, y'all. Yo, 12 strikeouts, y'all. Hello. And the only other Phillies pitcher who reached 12 strikeouts in a game was Zach Wheeler from last year. Remember last year when Zach Wheeler hit 12 strikeouts, y'all, in the Phillies game? And that was the best pitching performance that Zach Wheeler ever done? Mm-hmm. There you go. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Luis Mantos next to the bat for the Giants. We have one Giant player on first base, 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Clifford Saints got a pitch coming for Luis Gray for Ron catch goes strike 1 is on 1. Clifford Saints got another pitch coming for you, Luis Gray for it. Ron catch goes balls 1 and 1. Not all time. This is a Roy Holiday, real Cole Hammer pitching. I know, right? And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Hoy Loomis get ready for him. Swinging a miss, a strike 2 1 and 2. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for Lewis get ready for him. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for Lewis get ready for him. Lewis Mantos asked for a timeout, y'all. Lewis Mantos get right back in the fast box and 2 baseballs. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Lewis get ready for him. Running that catch goes the ball 2 to 2. It's a 2 and 2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Lewis get ready for him. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Lewis great for him. And Lewis Mantos grounds out to the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He threw it to the first baseman, Bryce Harper in time. And Lewis Mantos is out. And that's three outs for the Giants. That's 3 outs for the Giants to score. The Giants had 3 runs. The Phillies had 5 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do to turn the bat at the bottom of the 5. And the 3 Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the 7 will be Johan Rojas, Bryson Stott, and Trey Turner. Johan Rojas is open 1 with a walk and a stolen base. Bryson Stott is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a run. Trey Turner is 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch, a run, and a caught stealing. Ain't no baking soda gets rid of ice. Ain't no damn things you burn every day. Yeah, thanks for getting that person out, yo. Yeah, they shouldn't be writing stuff like that. The person forgot what kind of what sport we in right now. It's baseball season. It's Phillies time. It ain't talking about no Eagles and all that. Shout out to the one person watching the stream name for the 7 ways. You can use cards and everything to get advice. Hey, that's a lot of things you use that works. Food trash, baking soda, cards, anything to get rid of advice so the way the bones gets that way so you keep them really away. How now we need to bump into hell. All these 30%, yep. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Johan Rose coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly bats on base. 0 outs, 5 and 7. Here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch going to play Rojas. Great for him. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls on 1. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch going to play Rojas. Great for him. Swing in the miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. Rojas, get yourself a hit, man. Rojas, get a hit, man. You ain't even got a hit yet. You over 1. You get a hit, man. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming to play Rojas. Great for him. And Johan Rose, as per time on Johan Rose, driving the back by 6 more base road. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch going to play Rojas. Great for him. Oh, you gonna say it for Nick Castellanos Philly jersey? Oh, you really should say you should. I hope you check that. I think you should check out the MLBShop.com to see and look on the Phillies and see how much a Nick Castellanos jersey is gonna cost you, and just save up to that amount of money. And when you get it, you should wear it though, so that way it be kind of cool though. Right to the grass, and that's a single, and Johan Rose advanced to first base for the Phillies. And Johan Rose got a hit, y'all. He's 1 for 2, y'all. And the Giants challenge to play. Johan Rose single and run to the grass, and that's a single. And Johan Rose advanced to first base for the Phillies. Johan Rose got a hit, he's 1 for 2, y'all. And Johan Rose singles on a ground ball to the shortstop, Christian Claus. And the call was overturned, y'all. The call was overturned. So Johan Rose grinds out to the shortstop, Christian Claus to the first baseman, Kenny Semin. And Johan Rose is out. Johan Rose, you 0 for 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stocker next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. 5 and 7. Here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch going for you. Second ready for it. Ryan catch goes the balls 1 out. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch going for you. Second Ryan catch goes the ball 2 0. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch going for you. Second ready for it. Ryan catch goes the ball 3 0. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming for you. Second ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Bryson Stott is walked and will advance to first base for the Bills. And this is Bryson Stott's first walk of the game. I'm going to say to these Wednesdays, you better enjoy them 2 burgers you're going to have. Because Wednesdays, the more fatty foods you eat, the more your weight's going to gain up. And since you're a big boy and you like all them fatty foods, you should eat fatty foods every freaking day, man. Yeah, so that way you can keep your weight going up. You definitely do that. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free play on first base, one out, 5 and 7. Here we go. Jordan Hicks got a pitch going to Trey. Great boy. Right catch goes the ball 1-0. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch going to Trey. Great boy. Right catch goes the ball 2-0. So I'm just telling you what stage. If you want to be like them gamers on Instagram, you gotta really be eating all the only just the high calorie foods because that would definitely help you out. Because you know, it would definitely help you out. You know. And what you can't do, what's this? You can't exercise. If you exercise and stuff, it's gonna make the weight go down. So yeah. So if you listen to me, what's that? Because what you gotta do. So and it's a my video. I'm just gonna wish that some guarantees because that will definitely get him to be, past the 185 mark. So this dude got 103 pitches. Why the Giants ain't taking him out? Yo, he should be gassed by him. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming by Charlie Gray Bowman. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 2-1. He got 100. Yo, if I was Johnson taking him out, he got 104 pitches. I mean, yo. And Jordan Hicks got another pitch coming by Charlie Gray Bowman. And Trey Turner, why would you ground into a double play? Trey Turner grounded into a double play to the second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald, to the first baseman, Trey Turner, why would you ground into a double play? Trey Turner grounded into a double play to the second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald, to the first baseman Casey Semin. Bryson starts out at second base and Trey Turner's out at first base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Giants have 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Giants have 3 runs, the Phillies have 5 runs. And that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants' turn to bat. Let's see what the Giants are doing. They turn to bat at the top of the 8th. And the 3 Giants players do the bat at the top of the 8th will be William Damons, Halo Ramos, and Matt Chapman. The reason why I even say that because like yeah, guys, I just had to move the things so that way it don't cut off and stuff. So yeah, me myself to just go check to do the sun something or. Shout out to the TV and watch the stream. Thank you for the 7 likes. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Christopher Sanchez then pitch tonight. Coming pitch for the Phillies will be Ryan Kirkland. So Christopher Sanchez went 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 home runs, 1 walk, 12 strikeouts and 1 home run, and 2.96 ERA. So coming off the bat for the Giants, we have William Davis coming to bat for the Giants. So Giants players on base, 0 outs, top 8, him young. Ryan Kirkland got a pitch where he William Ryder catches goes a strike, 1 is on 1. I'm saying that pitch William Ryder catch goes ball on 1. I'm saying that pitch William swinging the miss, that strike 2 and 1 and 2. And Chris was saying that pitch William Ryder catch and Ryan Kirkland that pitch William down that's for time when you're William Davis driving the back by 6 on base one. Chris was saying and Ryan Kirkland got that pitch William swing and the miss, and that's strike 3. And William Davis is out. First strikeout for Ryan Kirkland, 1K. And coming up next to bat for the Giants, we had Hino next to bat for the Giants. So Giants plays on base, 1 out, top of the 8, here we go. And Ryan Kirkland got a pitch for Williams, get ready for a swing, that's a power on 1. And Ryan Kirkland got a pitch for Williams, get ready for a swing, that's a power on 2. And Ryan Kirkland got another pitch for Williams, get ready for a win. Right, that catch goes to balls 1 and 2. And Chris was saying just got no. I mean, oh, and Ryan Cook got no base coming for you. Roy Moon's get ready for him. Around that catch goes to roll two to 2-2. And then Ryan Cook got another pitch coming for you. Roy Moon's get ready for him. Swing and a miss. That's strike three. And Henry Moons is out. Second strikeout for Ryan Cook in 2 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, coming next to bat for the Giants, we have Matt Chapman next to bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base, 2 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. The Ryan couldn't get a pitch, gonna play Matt Gray for it. Ryan catch goes to strike one is on one, and the Ryan couldn't get another pitch, gonna be Matt Gray for it. Ryan catch goes to strike two is on 2, and the Ryan couldn't get another pitch, gonna be Matt Gray for it. Ryan catch goes to balls 1 and 2. And the Ryan couldn't get another pitch, gonna be Matt Gray for it. And Matt Chapman grounds out to the third baseman, Batterboom, who threw it to the first baseman, right time in time. And Matt Chapman's out. And that's 3 outs for the Giants, who scored. The Giants had 3 runs, the Phillies had 5 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the base and the turn the bat at the bottom of the 8th. And the three Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the 8th beat Bryce Harper, Kyle Swimmer, and Ronald Sosa. Bryce Harper is over 2 with a walk and a run. Kyle Swimmer is 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and a run. And Ronald Sosa has no stat line. Oh, my son must be pitching for somebody. What's that? Did you see what I wrote you and all that? Like, did you check your IG DM and see what I wrote you? And Eric Miller got another pitch for you, man, the great boy. And the mountain supposed to ask for a timeout, you know, and the mountain supposed to get right back in the bat box, 6 more base runs. Testing again. Testing. Yeah, see, that's what the sound is on there, yo. And we're gonna Pennsylvania around the green boy. And the Montessori is out on the sacrifice fly to the right field and right unit scheme. And Costco remains to third base. Montessori over one. But the Phillies score another run. So score the Giants have 3 runs, the Phillies have 6 runs, and the Phillies get the 6 run score in the bottom of the eighth thanks to Bryce Harper. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Max Cover next to bat for the Phillies. We got one big player on third base, 1 out, bottom of the eighth. Here we go. Eric Miller got a pitch going to Capital Graves, right, swing down the power zone 2. Swinging down the power zone 1. Eric Miller got another pitch we cover. He's swinging down the power zone 2. And Eric Miller got another pitch in there, boy. You kept looking great, boy. Swinging and missing. That's strike three. And Max Cup is out. Max Cup, you over 4 with your first strikeout. And we had the Giants manager coming up to the mound to talk to Eric Miller. That ain't good. And he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Giants. So pitching change for the Giants. So Eric Mills gonna pitch today. Gonna pitch for the Giants. We Tyler Roger. So coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Jason Ringo next to bat the Phillies. We have one free player in third base, 2 outs. Bottom of the eighth. Here we go. Tyler Roger gonna pitch for JT Running catch goes the ball on the limb. Tyler Roger gonna pitch for JT Running catch goes strike on the win. Tyler Roger gonna pitch for JT Running catch swinging that power 1-2. Tyler Roger gonna pitch for JT swinging and JT Ringo strikes on the power 10 and JT Ringo is out. Jansen winning 0 for 3 with your third strikeout. And that's the outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 3 runs. The Giants have 6 runs. That's the end of the eighth, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the ninth and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turn the bat. Let's see the Giants can do the turn the bat at the top of the ninth. And the 3 Giant players do at the top of the ninth when Case them in, Tyler Fitzgerald, and Mike Yelminski. No, DeMarcus, you're not new here, so don't try to act like you're new. So what's next? So what's the answer to the question I said? Oh, the question that I asked you on IG. So that means you're saying yes, you want to do it. So if you do it, you can't tell your girlfriend that I'm to actually to do this because then she's gonna be like, mm. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Ryan Cummings done pitch for the day. On the pitch for the Phillies will be Jose Alvarado. Jose, 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 Jose. So coming up the bat for the Giants, we got Casey Mick on the bat for the Giants. So Giant players on base, 0 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch going to be Casey Grayburg swinging that with the power on one. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch going to be Casey Grayburg. And Casey Mick lines out sharply to the left fielder, Amanda Sosa. And Casey Mick is out. I mean, it's 2 more outs when you go out and we got ball game. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Tyler Fitzgerald next to the bat for the Giants. So Giants plays on base, 1 out, the top of the ninth. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch going to be Tyler Grayburg. You swing it down, it goes high in the air, go way over there, that ball is going, gone! Solo home run for Tyler Fitzgerald. And the Giants have extended the lead. So the score is the Giants have 4 runs, the Phillies have 6 runs, the Giants get the 4 run score in the top of the ninth, thanks to Tyler Fitzgerald's solo home run. And this is Tyler Fitzgerald's second home run on the 2012 season on the 5-ball center field, and the Giants are down by 2. So substitution. So William Ford is going to pinch hit for Mike Yelminski. Coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have William Ford next to bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch going to be William Green, but Ronda Cutts goes strike 1-1. And William Ford and then Jose Alvarado got another pitch for William Green, boy. Ronda Cutts goes balls 1-1. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch going to be William Green, boy. Yeah, if you knew him, how'd you get him out though? Right. Winston even knows that because you got him out. Yeah, so if somebody's new, they wouldn't have no mod. So, yeah. And when Women Forest grounds out to the shortstop, Trey Turner do it to the first base and right over in time. And Women Forest is out. One more strikeout and we got ball game, yo. See, even Winston knows that. So the Marcus, the OG, you got that mod back when you came to my stream for the first time ever, and then you got a mod. So got that mod a long time ago. So don't try to say you knew. Don't try to play that. Oh, I'm new. Cause anybody new coming to my stream is gray. Is gray. Anybody new coming to the stream doesn't have a mod. They're gray. They're gray. So you can't say you can't say you knew. Cause that's not funny to say that you knew. Because new people don't have mods, and so even I know that. Because anybody who say they knew, they don't have no mods yet, so you can't say you knew. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Hun Hoon Lee. So next, the bat for the Giant players on base, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch, gonna be Hun Hoon Lee going, but you swing it down with the power was on one. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch, where you Hun Hoon Lee going for one. Ronnie catch goes the ball is 1-1. Ronnie catch goes the ball is 1-1. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch, where you Hun Hoon Lee going for one. Ronnie's catch goes to strike two to 1-2. Ronnie catch goes strike two to 1-2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for you Hun Hoon Lee going for one. Yeah, Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for you Hun Hoon Lee going for one. Right, that catch goes the ball too, the 2-2. Yeah, the Marcus, he got his own YouTube channel and stuff. So this dude acts like he always acts like this. When stuff like he's new. He did that every time with me. And I know he's not new because how do you get him out then? Because I gave him a mod a long time ago, and he just plays that whole game like he's new, knowing that he's lying because he's lying because he came to my stream a long time ago, and then and he was new, and then because he came to my stream a long time ago, and he was new the first time, and then I asked and Marcus asked me. And the Marcus came to my stream a couple times, and the Marcus, do you want a ride? And yeah, he said, yeah, and I gave him one. And then he always keep playing that game every time saying, oh, I'm new. Like, he's not new. He keeps on doing that saying he's new, because there ain't no way anybody who would come to, who has a mod, like anybody in my TikTok streams who has a mod doesn't come and say, oh, I'm new. No, but if you already had a mod, you're a moderator. You can't say you're new. Mm-hmm. And Jose Raleigh got another pitch getting there for you. League League Veronica goes the ball 2-2. Jose Raleigh got another pitch getting League Veronica goes the ball 3-3 into the foot count. And Jose Raleigh got another pitch for you. League going. He swings down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And League makes the first base for the Giants. And League singles on a ground ball to the second base of Bryson. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Christian Claus coming next to bat for the Giants. We got one time playing first base, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch coming for you, Christian away going. That ball's in the dirt. The ball's 1-0. Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for you, Christian away going. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, stop. Yeah, so I mean, what's that? Just kick him out. Yeah, and Christian Cole grounds into a fourth stop to the shortstop, Trey Turner to the second base from right inside, and Hunter Wings out at second base. That's and that's the ball game. Final score is 6-4. The Phillies win. So the Phillies would take Game 4 from the Giants, and the Phillies have tied the series up. The Phillies have tied the series up with the Giants, winning on Tuesday and today. So, you know. So the Phillies will advance on to 11-8 on the season. The Giants will advance to 13-6 on the season. The Phillies will get the 11 win. The Giants will get the 6 loss. And yeah, and your starting player of the game is Christopher Sanchez, who went 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 home runs, 1 walk, and 12 strikeouts, a career high. And Christopher Sanchez is your winning pitcher of the game. And Christopher Sanchez moves to 2-0 on the stat line. And that Christmas Saint was a 2-0 with a 2.96 ERA. Christmas got his second win of the game. He's 2-0, yo. We got another series coming up this week coming up, yo. We got another series coming up. I think this series is gonna be good, yo. So thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Stars Dynamic on the stream. Shout out to Winston on the stream. Shout out to everybody from the stream. So and stuff like that. So guys, I will be streaming. The Phillies versus the Miami Marlins, game number one of the three-game series tomorrow night at 6:45 p.m. on my YouTube channel, guys. Let's see what the Phillies can do against the Miami Marlins for the next series, and let's see what the Phillies can do against the Miami Marlins tomorrow night to start the three-game series. And tomorrow night is City Connect night, so the Phillies will be wearing their City Connect jerseys with the with the City Connect hats. We'll be wearing this hat tomorrow night, and let's see if the Phillies can open up the series with the Marlins, aka the Fishes, and try to make sure they can shut them down with their trip with the visit to Philadelphia. So, and that good stuff. And let's talk about the pitching matchups for that game, just so we all can know what's going on and give y'all like the pitching matchups for that game. So the pitching matchups for tomorrow night's game will be we have Zach Wheeler going up against Sandy. So Zach Wheeler versus Sandy Zach Wheeler versus Sandy Alcantara. So that's gonna be a tough one. So Zach Wheeler is 1-1 on the season with 28 strikeouts and a 4.07 ERA. And Sandy Alcantara is 2-0 on the season with 12 strikeouts and a 4.7 ERA. So, Zach Wheeler got to put on his best game tomorrow night, and try to win, and try to make. And the offense got to get Zach Wheeler some run support tomorrow night, so we can win the first game to start the series against the Marlins, and try to make sure we got to make sure that we make them look really bad because and stuff like that. So yeah. And I already answered that question. Start asking the same question over. So that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Thursday night, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for my next Phillies regular season live favorite. Let's go Phillies, Jan. But I hope we don't lose the first game of the series against the Marlins tomorrow night, y'all. We don't need to do that. We need to shut the Phillies. The offense need to shut down Sandy Alcantara and make him look bad. Mm-hmm. Because we don't need him to go out there and pitch around us and make us look like we can't do nothing. So. It was possible again. It was 64, so just put that right there. So, yeah, so,